Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. So, in our last episode, we got all this set up and a lot of different things moving. So we now have all of our ores available to us. We are creating Omnine shards. We've got Omnic acid and Omni sludge, both of which we will need for making lots of iron plates. So we'll start with this process, which really is kind of cut into three sections. There's a section of the acid and the hydromnic acid and the sludge. Then there's the section of the salt sorting, which is these few steps here. And then we get ore, and that's just normal iron ore. And at that point, we do the normal angels stuff with iron ore. And coke, unfortunately, is going to be hard to come by. I'm not entirely sure how we'll get that. Ideally, that'll be probably a robot network thing at some point. But in any case, we'll start with the salt sorting to get the crystals. So let me pin our little Helmod chain here. And I do need a crystallizer, which I'm not sure where that lives. Resource refining. There we go. And that's going to be making the Omni catalysts that we need from hydromnic acid. And hydromnic acid comes from more purified water, omnite, and omnic acid. So I might put it here. Maybe we'll go like right here. And that is convenient because that's what I want to connect. Okay, and then we just need to bring the omnite over, which is right here. Is that omnite or crushed? Yeah, that's regular omnite. So that can come over. And there we go. That'll get us hydromnic acid. And I think the only part of this that needs the hydromnic acid is the catalyst. And so we'll put those on a belt. My inventory is very, very, very full. I made a bunch of casting machines and whatnot. There's the crystallizer. And we'll just plop that down. Not going to be needing mineral catalysts this time. Mineral catalysts are the angel version, essentially, of this. You use those to get iron ore without needing to sort multiple crystals. Because, like, right now, if you remember at our steel setup, we are sorting sapphirite, but that gets us iron and copper, and so we're just wasting all sorts of copper. But if you use the catalysts and then like jivolite and sapphirite together or something like that, then you end up just getting iron. So normally that's what I would be doing, but Omni provides a better way. So we will be using that. The rate is very small, so I think one inserter should suffice. And then we need this big sorting process. So we've got the crushed ores, so I need ore sorting facility 2s. We'll start all the way over here for iron. I forgot to craft these, clearly. And then we need to bring these catalysts over. So I'm actually... Oh, shoot. The inventory issue. Let's get rid of this pulverized stone. I know we can do that, at least. And what else? Maybe this... My trash slots are also full. Shoot. Anyway. I think I can put this on a belt going this way. Take up a little less space. Okay. So that's it. That's all we need is a few catalysts and some crushed sapphirite to start the process at least. I also need some lamps. And we'll have that guy go underground. And we'll just have those do the 2-tile inserters. Guess I can just use a single one there. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Okay, there we go. So we're getting iron, obnitic salt, and copper. So the problem here is that we get copper. The real hope is to use the one that only gives us iron, obnitic salt, which is this one. Pretty similar to what Angels does, actually. But we need to... Wait, why can't I do this? Oh, because I don't have Jivalite yet. That's the problem. Because Jivalite ore comes from Jivalite ore Omnitraction. We can do the basic already, but we won't get that until this research, which is blue science and military science. Sheesh. Okay, well, in any case, this will have to be good enough. So we'll do this one, and then I will leave a space. I'll leave 3 spaces. There's enough room for a beacon. Oh, shoot. What do those take? Is it a bunch of bricks that I don't have? Try not to get run over as we cross the rails. Maybe I should get the jetpack mod after all. I didn't think I would use it this playthrough. Oh yeah, it's a bunch of clay bricks. And a bunch of basic electric boards. But the jetpack mod is nice because then you can't get hit by trains. So, not the worst idea. Is this stuff... Looks like everything's still running. I had to make a few fixes. This had run out of fuel, among other things. So, hopefully we're going as fast as we can on those. And then I need more bricks. Okay, that gets me 4 more, and then I run out of Omnite bricks. Right here. And then I run out of steel plates. But that should be close to enough. I'll probably just need 8. And steel, steel, steel. Where are you at? Down here. Wow, I've used a lot of steel. That's for sure. Okay, getting some more Omnite delivered. Because that's making the... What is it making right now? Catalysts. Okay. So we will be making 2 types. Copper ore salting. How do you make ferrous mixture? While I'm sitting here, that comes from sapphirite, jivalite, and rubyite together in a crusher, and you're basically just mixing them. And then crushed ferrous mixture is used in salting, which gets you iron and manganese. But the same problem remains, which is I would need jivalite. And I can't get jivalite by itself at the moment. I can't even get rubyite and bobmonium by themselves at the moment. Again, there's some weird glitch. I had to click that escape button twice. So, recipe book is doing something weird. I don't know what. But this will be stereotype. And I'll do the same thing here. Yeah, I'll have plenty of room for 4 of these. I could probably even fit 5. So I think what I'll do is just provide the ores here. I was talking about providing ingots, but probably I'm not going to have enough space. So I'm going to have a provider warehouse down here, and it's just going to provide all the different ores. I will then probably just make this a T-junction. Do I have enough space to expand this? Let's see. Good thing I wasn't standing on the train tracks or that would have run me over. Wait. 4 trains. Looks like, yeah, another city block will fit. So we'll just have to make T-junctions. And probably wouldn't hurt for me to blueprint what a T-junction might look like. So we'll probably do that soon. Let me bring down steer... No. Yes, steer tight. Steer tight goes in those two. That'll come down. Cross. 4 inserters. It's probably slightly better if I just have the power pole in between them. And that should do it for copper and iron omnitic salt. So then, step 2, what are we delivering? Omnite. Classic. Gotta provide that power. When I have faster inserters, I'll make the threshold larger than 5,000. I'll make it probably the full... What can I fit in a train? 40,000? So 38,000 because I have a few locked slots. Anyway, step 2 is Omni plants and water. That's it. And then we bring in sludge and shards. So Omni plant. Making this one. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So then I did grab a bunch of the 1 to 2 pipes. We'll connect those all up to water. And these will connect up. These switch to copper omnide solution. Switch that to facing forward. There's a lot of different configurations. There we go. And then water. This is where I need those level 2 underground eye pipes. I don't have level 2s though. So we'll just come from here. It is really nice to not need 2 of them. Okay, here we go. Oh, right, that doesn't connect up. There we go, that's better. That'll connect up. We've got water. And then we'll do a 2-directional underground connection. Like that. I might not even need that based on where the other ones go. But that'll get me all the solution we need. And the rate. 22.4, okay. So similar to my steel setup, I need a chest that receives all of the output. And then we need restrictions on belts here. So this one will only run if iron, omnitic, salt. Which, where is that even? Crystallology? Yeah. Iron, omnitic, salt is less than 200. This one will only run if copper, omnitic, salt. Down here. It's less than 200. And that will allow for proper amounts. Thankfully, I don't need a large rate, so 2 filter inserters should work marvelously. This one will go this way, and this one will go this way. So this guy is the copper. This guy's the iron. The rates on these is tiny. That's nice. Oh, right, that needs to be grabbing closer. Well, it's still plenty fast enough. Okay, so then that gets us our iron omnide solution, and now we have to bring down omnine shards, which are right here. Which I'll bring down the middle. And that's kind of in the way. We'll have some go right, some go left. Oh wait, not yet. Down here. It's probably simpler if I just go 1 square down more. And then feed Omnine shards in. Nope, those are the wrong ones. It's the next ones. It is the Omni plants. They're all Omni plants. So we need another layer of Omni plants. Shoot, I forgot how many of these we would need. Hopefully we'll have enough space. Otherwise we're going to use 100 bots to control X and move it all over. This makes the iron crystals. And that needs to go down 1 because of the dual liquid input. That'll connect, and this will connect. Inserters will grab from there. Omni sludge needs to be connected. So that's right here. Let's have that go to the left and around. Have it come along the left side here. And right here will be the corner one. Perfection. And then we need a corner one right here. I love these advanced underground pipes. Sweet. Oh gosh. I forgot to connect these, didn't I? Okay, well, how about... in this particular case, we can just do this. And there we go. Another power pole, and now we've got our iron crystals. Each make 4, so we'll need 4 inserters handling that. And then we need 3 electric omnitractors. So we'll move those down a little bit to the right. And we'll go down and across. What's the rate on each 3? So it would be best to have sideways inserters. All right, sweet. So that was a lot of work, but now we're making gobs of iron ore. Just absolute ridiculous amounts. To be specific, we are making 10 per second. So that should fit on a single belt. And I think that does it for iron. So then we will copy this. It extends farther to the right than I want it to because of this corner. We'll just copy this part. Yeah, that works. And then I'll move those real quick. And then I'm going to move this over so that it's in line with the right side of that. Probably have too many power poles here. Okay, and then the two plants go here and here. Good, I can craft them. These switch to copper. Copper crystal. And that should do it. And I think I may have mentioned this before, but the problem from this strategy stems with you using more than twice as much iron as copper, because then at that point, there's nothing to do with all of this extra copper omnitic salt. So I might end up needing to have a bigger silo to hold that until I can sort things better. Okay, it's looking good. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Let's see. Let me check real quick. Lead and tin. Sorting. I guess that's in here. How does that look? Ah, yeah, bobonium and rubyite are different. They sort into not lead and tin and lead, but lead and nickel and tin and silicon. So we will have nickel and silicon extra. So the sorting part will look a little different. But I mean, I can at least copy this section. Minus this stuff in the middle. And then I bring down bobmonium and rubyite. Then I copy this section. Again, this feels like too much space, but I'm gonna need lots of, what are they called? Beacons at some point, so that's fine. That feels too close. Make it symmetrical right there. And this one also towards the inside, just like the other side. Four, 5, 6, 7. Shoot. I knew I would run out of ingredients. Looks like copper is actually the sticking point this time. Let's get rid of these catalysts. Okay. So this one switches. Also, look at that. I'm almost exactly out of pipes. Or belts. Whatever these things are called. So I need to go grab some more belts. I need more iron pipes. I need more inserters. I need more power poles. We've officially run out of everything. Cheers. Okay. Well. This took more space than I thought it would. Because we still have to do the whole angels process. So I will make this a t-junction, and then I'll run the ores along the bottom right side here, and then process the ores in this square. So we'll figure out the t-junction as soon as I get all the materials here. So I need not omniferrum. Steel pipes, I might need a stack of. Those are an ingredient in a couple things. I've got plenty of steel. Need more inserters. Take steel pipes, assemblers, I'm fine on, but I'll take a few. I'll take that rubber. Definitely don't need a random insulated wire. I'm just gonna put that in there. Rails, I will need more, but I'll stick with like 700 for now. Sniper turrets, I'm good. How are we with nanobots? I like to have an extra stack. Medium power poles. Big power poles, I'm good. Switch this back to 3. I'm actually not good on sniper turrets. I forgot I placed some. Might as well have a full stack, and I'll just put my random gun turret in there. What else? What else? What else? What else? So we're making the flogs. How much work would it be for me to make? It would probably be a lot of work. The Omni plants up here, I was thinking. Omnicium, iron gear, basic circuits, copper, and omnite brick. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, if I could... Those are all right here. Right? Those are all the resources I want. Let's see. Can I can't do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make this the ugliest patch. Oh, I need belts. The ugliest patch of crafting you've seen this side of the Mississippi. Now, which side of the Mississippi is that? I'll never tell. Let's see. Belts, belts, belts. Okay. So we need our underground belts to keep going up here. So that will provide copper for the copper pipes and the basic circuit boards. Then we need iron, omnite bricks, and omnicium. So thankfully that's all right here. So this can just split, come up, and voila. And then we just need iron, which has become something of a mess. What should we do with iron? Yes, it's perfect. We will split here. Oh, shoot. No, this is all good. It's still all good. See this? Look at this planning. I knew that was going to need that extra space. But I did just mess up that one and this one. So, there we go. Okay. Good, good. Perfect. And bam. Ta-da! Okay. Let me plunk down a few turrets, and I don't want a gun turret in my inventory. Who knows? We're still a while away from hitting those. Very close to hitting this base, though. Alright, so back to this. We also need... I mean, honestly, just making the burners is a big step in making the other Omni plants. So I'm fine with that. So I need iron gears and copper pipes are the differences. So we'll have these two feeding into this one. And this bad boy's copper pipes. And this bad boy's iron gears. Everything else just goes up. That did not need to be an underground. I think it's that simple, right? I hope so. And then that will just put in a chest that stacks to, yep, not 100. Data circuit condition, burner, omni plant. Where are you? So less than 50. There we go. That will save me a lot of heartache. Okay, well that's crafting a few. Let's deal with our T intersection. We've known we will need one for a while. We're finally getting around to it. We will termite a few of these trees away. Give myself some space. And then... Okay, four-way exchange. So I'm going to make it in such a way that we can just paste the four-way over the three-way if we need to. So that way none of my blueprints are going to interfere with each other. I want them all to be gridded and, you know, pastable in any direction. I probably should have designed my city blocks without the two spare directions. Maybe. I don't actually know. I don't know what I should have done. There's lots of ways to do this, but so the T, we want to remove these two going down and everything that pertains to them. So start with just removing the actual rails. So this is still turning right from, wait, what is it? Oh, that's the ability to turn left, so we don't need that one. And any signals attached to it. And then this one, we can't go straight, so we remove this all the way up to here. And all the ones attached to that, including these two. Can't turn right from a direction that doesn't exist. These two then become superfluous, so we can remove that one. Same thing here, that's superfluous now. Checking the chain signals. This is superfluous. And... well, I'll deal with that in a second, because we're also removing this direction. So this one stays, because that's the ability... or wait, no, sorry, hold on. Yes, coming from the top, that's the ability to turn right. Nope, sorry, that's turning left. The left turns are the big ones. So that one we keep. And heck, do I even need that signal? I think I do. I'm not sure if I do or not. But it's about to intersect with that, so I think I need that signal. But this one we are removing, because we're not coming down this direction anymore. So you're not going to be able to turn left from up here. So you can only go that way. And then you're not going to be able to turn right from here, which means that signal's useless. And that signal's useless. And so you can turn right from here, you can turn left from here, you can turn left, straight, right, straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 ways to turn, right? One way, 2 ways. Oh, and you can't go straight this way, of course. So this whole thing needs to be removed. Silly me. So the only reason you would go this way is to turn that way. We do need that signal in that one, though. I think. Again, I'm not entirely certain how these signals work, but I trust that the intersection will work properly with all of them. Okay. So there's our t-junction. Copy that bad boy. Throw it in our train. Call it t-junction. And we don't need gun turrets as part of it. I think that's good. Sweet. We'll get rid of all this stuff, and then we'll go back, grab our burner Omni plants. Is there anything else I need? If I do a once over of the inventory again. Looks like I've got... Oh, copper plates. That's right. I need more copper. Okay. What do we got? We got 23. That's nice. That's very nice. So that will help me make more of these. Looks like I'm actually limited by basic boards still. So let me grab some copper plates and then some more basic boards, and then we can get out of here. Let me refuel these guys a little bit first. They're still doing work. Get rid of some wood. Am I good on bricks? Pretty much. What about stone? Yep. Bricks. I guess there's two kinds of bricks. Clay bricks. Grab a few more. Take 71 more of those guys. Copper plates. And we should be good. If I can remember where they are. I walked right past it. Beautiful. Alright, so now we should be able to turn that into a t-junction and extend our city block by 1. So I think what I'll do, trying to think of the easiest way to do it. Probably deconstruct this whole thing and then paste the t-junction over it. Because, like, this one, I don't know, it's just, it starts, it's not like I can just deconstruct this stuff. I mean, I probably could and it wouldn't break anything, but it would look bad. And we can't have that. So we will destroy all of our hard work. I guess I can use my axe and my bow. Anybody with the sword? No? Okay. Freaking inventory problems. Okay, let's just get rid of some crap. I don't need all the rails right now. Alright, so now we want the T-junction. I should have it next to the four-way. And then that will line up this way. That's right. Because we want to avoid going up. So I just want to make sure this is in line with everything. It still does poke a little bit into the city block when you have a T-junction, but obviously that's nothing compared to an entire rail system with active trains. And, I mean, to be fair, maybe I'm being silly. Maybe I should have just left it the way it was and just used underground belts to move the ore over to the next city block over. Would that have been so bad? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I've done what I've done, and we're sticking with it. So. Excuse me. So we'll deconstruct all this. So dark. Okay, and then this guy, I'm gonna make a marker with a couple train tracks right here, just so I remember where it's supposed to line up. I mean, we do still know it's all gonna line up there at least, so I can just do something like that. And then the t-junction is going this way. All right. I think we've accomplished true enlightenment. Oh, you know what I realized? This is not going to be good. My city block. Yeah, I goofed. I almost need like a double wide city block blueprint as well. Because my city block blueprint has the four-way intersections. So if I were to try to paste this over, it would make them T intersections again. It's almost like I just need a single stretch blueprint. Maybe that's another blueprint I can make. Just like one stretch from here to here. Let's check this out. I wish you could zoom in on the preview. It's just too hard to edit with all of this. I guess I can try. But there's a lot here. Trying not to hit any of the rails. Gotta remove this entire loading station. There's stuff down here. It's just a mess. I don't need these random power poles. What are those two things? Is one of those a lamp? That's a lamp. Let me keep going with this. I don't need this rail. I need these power poles. At this point, I almost can't even tell what I've removed. Okay. I think so far so good. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, there's a lot left. Okay. Remove. You can't shift click any of this either. Just right click. That's all you get. No click and drag. Remove this station. That power pole. Remove these inserters. Just trying to paint over everything with the right click. Okay, that's got to be a little better. Ooh, it's hard to hit these belts, apparently. But we're getting there. Get rid of you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Gosh, so many belts. Wait, can I just right-click? Oh my gosh. The things you learn by trying to use a big brain. I can just copy the blueprint and remove everything. Oh my gosh, this makes me so mad. I can't believe I was doing it that way. That is hilarious. In a weird sort of way, that is hilarious. So I guess I remove that one, and then like these. Is that it? No, you got an extra. I actually didn't go far enough on a couple ends. But really what I want is just the middle section. That's the section that I want. So I should have copied differently. I didn't think this through. Because what I want is everything after kind of this part. And I just want to paste that. So let me remove all these. Sheesh, I still can't believe you can just right click. That's so easy. I don't know how I never tried that before. Alright, we getting closer? Yeah, we got a few more to remove. Those, that random Signal. These random signals. Lots of signals. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. And these, there's too many of these. It's that one and that one that I actually want. I think just those two. Yep. Okay, that looks better. So now that's my I section. And that needs to go in the train book. So then what I want is to just make the I sections. Which should be able to line up even, yeah, you can tell where it lines up right there. I'll just have to delete a few rails and signals. But we'll line that up, and then we'll paste the four-way intersection there, line it up, and line it up. And then that should do it. Maybe I should just line it up with that signal. I think I'm being a dum-dum. What if I... These trees... Had enough with these trees. We're going to remove them once and for all. We just double check there's no special trees here. Special trees you do not want to kill. Alright, this forest must go bye-bye. Now my pollution's really gonna spread. Okay, that's a little better, at least. So now I can actually see what's going on. I think I just did all that work for nothing, because what I'd really like to copy is just this part. Because don't we have that? Yeah, that's equivalent on every side. So like right here, I can just do that. And then paste a four-way intersection. Yeah, this is better. I will save this as the I section. And we don't need no lamps. And I don't even need the curved pieces. Delete. Trains, place. Now, see, okay. This is what I don't understand. How do I get this out of my quick bar? Oh, is that how? Nope, I just deleted the blueprint. Nope, it's right here. Wow, that's a weird sequence of things to do. Because your quick bar is not actually your inventory, so when you take it from your quick bar and put it in the book, it puts it in the book, but it's still on your quick bar, and then you have to remove it from your quick bar, but then it's still in your inventory, and then it wasn't in the book anymore. That was very confusing. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so then this, we just line it up right there. Shouldn't that line up properly? Why is that signal not lining up right? This signal right here. I think I made a mistake. Let's check our city block. The city block is going to tell us if we're off. Yeah, we're significantly off. Like by a long shot. What did I do? Hold on. My idea was good, my execution was definitely wrong. I thought it looked a little short. What just happened? Oh, I just deleted some of my t-junction, I think. Yeah, okay, so the t-junction goes to there. And that's the first... That's equivalent to that one, which is equivalent to this one. So if we have copied from piece to piece, shouldn't that be the same piece on... Oh, I lined it up there. I'm supposed to line it up here. That's what happened. Alright, fine. One more eye section. For the road, I guess. We'll delete the section that's back there, too. Okay. I section. Oh. They're the same thing. Right. It wasn't the I section that was the problem, it was where I pasted it. There we go. I just need to line it up there. And then that will line up properly with a four-way junction, which lines up to there. And then I can line that up with an I section right here, and then a four-way junction and an I section. Okay, sweet. Well, that will allow us to have a lot more space so we can make all our plates in this area. So probably the next thing to do, I mean, I've got a lot of things to do. I need to get rid of all these trees. Let's make some more termites. And then I need to think about the secondary ingredients for all of the different things that I'm smelting. Because I need coke to make the iron. What do I need to make copper plates? What do I need to make tin plates, in the tier 2? I should also make sure I have all the researches for that. Like solder is something we're going to want to cast as well. So I guess that's another type of plate in a way. And can I actually get this recipe? Strand casting machine, solder coil. I mean, is this even worth it? Let me kind of check into this. So a solder coil is essentially 2 solder plates. And so 2 solder plates makes 1.5 solder. What does this one do? Yeah, it's the same. We get 1.5 solder for every 10 molten solder either way. So the only thing this allows you to do is you can transport the solder coils, which are 3 times as dense as solder. You don't actually end up getting more solder. But that might be nice to have solder coils. It's really easy to uncoil them. You just do that in any old assembling machine. Any place you need solder, and the rate is very high. So the coils are nice, but that means I have to research strand casting and zinc and all this other stuff. Let's at least research that level of solder casting. Silicone we don't really need yet. And I think we've got everything else. So, and for the future, I'll research this. Oh yeah, I forgot we can get these Angel's logistic spots that are very slow, but they can carry like 100 items, which is pretty cool. So they are good for things like fuel. If you need to fuel, your blast furnace, it's way easier than trying to build a belt somewhere. Okay, so let's just check into our different plates here. Probably easier to do from this menu. So copper, molten copper comes from ingots. So copper only needs oxygen. That's nice. We can make that from thin air or thick air even. And then So that's copper. Iron, we already know takes coke. Lead, again, with the weirdness with recipe book. I don't know what's happening. Maybe tab closes the inventory by default. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe that's why it's doing weird things, is tab is doing two things at once. Anyway, lead plate comes from molten lead, which comes from lead ingots. So for that one, we need oxygen gas by default, even in the basic recipe. And then if we go one further, we need carbon and lead oxide. Lead oxide is a mixture of processed lead and oxygen. Okay, so it's still just oxygen and carbon. Carbon comes from coke, so that's good. So far, we can still just provide coke and have everything we need. Tin, are you going to disappoint us? Molten tin. Bam. Tin ingot. Recipe for tin ingots include coke. Perfect. Okay, so all we need to do is supply coke. And I may just supply coal and make the coke here. Am I forgetting something? I think that's easy, right? Coke is just cooked, crushed coal. Yep, that's easy. Except for the fact that we don't... Come back. Coke. We don't have electric furnaces yet. So we'll also need fuel, but we have Omnite here, so that's fine. We can even make Omnified fuel if we want to. So I need 2 more and 3 more. 2, 3. And I'll pick those rails back up now. One more sorting facility. You're going to be tin. You're going to be lead. Lead and nickel. And then we need to bring our another 2 ores over. So bobmonium is 3rd. Rubyite is 4th. Okay, bada bing. Connect that up. Bada boom. Connect that up. I chose the wrong one. This just needs to be bobmonium only. There we go. That's rubyite only. And then we will filter out the ones we don't want. I think it's probably best if I put them in a larger silo rather than just a chest. Because I don't know how long we're going to need that. Left is going to be lead, omnitic salt. Bam. Right is going to be tin omnitic salt. And I'll take the tin and lead. Yeah, so we've got silicon and nickel for the future. Those get redirected to our inserters. The water... oh, this needs to be a t-junction now. Underground water T. There we go. These all have the wrong recipe, of course. So now we're making tin crystals. That's kind of lime greenish. And then lead is the blue, dark bluish. Nope, sorry, that's still the wrong one. We're making the solution here. The tin solution. And the lead solution. And then here we're making tin crystals and lead crystals. And then here we're making tin ore. Nope, that's nickel. tin ore is really inconsistent. Why is it? It's like the plates are greenish, but the ore's not. That confuses my small brain. Okay, sweet. And then this will go down there. This will go down here. And just like that, we get 4 belts of ore. That was a lot of work, but we did it. And why is this not running? Oh, because I'm dumb. Sorry, I shouldn't call myself dumb. I'm not dumb. But I did forget to connect the Omni sludge as well. And that one needs to be connected with a eye extension. There we go. What's the rate on all of those put together? 384? That's fine. It may be good to separate it, because once these are higher tier plants, then it'll get a lot higher than 384, and pipes can only handle around like 800-ish, at least with this smaller network of pipes. You want to bonk that down to like 700 if you've got a big network of pipes. But yeah, look at this, all this ore, it's beautiful. Oh, it feels so good. We're finally starting to get there. This city block process is a lot slower, I will say, but I've definitely enjoyed it. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying the cleaner play, rather than just doing this for the whole game, which is kind of what my Addons playthrough was. I'm trying to be a little bit more organized this time. We are going for a mega base at the end, so we need a lot of production to get there. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode, and in our next episode, I think we'll finally get plates. I mean, we have ores. There's only a couple steps left. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.